It's the LifeSongs morning show. Hey, I'm Josh. Good morning. And I'm so excited to introduce you to one of our new favorite artists on LifeSongs. You've heard her song, I Know a Place, a lot because it's amazing. It's Leanna Crawford. How you doing, Leanna?
I'm so good, Josh. Thank you for having me.
It is great to see you, hear you, and to meet you. We have been listening to your music on LifeSongs, like I said, a lot. It's so good. It connects with like just a real special place, especially your song "I Know a Place," because in New Orleans, it's everyone knows a place. Everyone knows knows a guy, knows the place, knows the spot. We all want to share. Um,
Mhm.
and I feel like that song really connected with us. Could you give us kind of the story behind of it, the song?
Yes, when I was first writing it, I had this idea of it was really just kind of that main part going into the chorus. And I was thinking about heaven, right? And how we're going to feel when we get there someday, right? The promise, the hope we have in heaven. There'll be no more tears. There's going to be no more pain. There's such joy and kind of longing for that. But then when we got in the writing room, we started writing this song, and I was like, well, actually, Jesus invites us to that peace and hope right now, that we can have him live in our heart. So the song kind of has two meanings. It's like this hope we have in heaven, and then also this hope we have in Jesus, that we can live in that like joy and hope right now. It doesn't mean that everything's going to be like perfect or easy, but it's just that I know a place of like I can have that peace in Jesus. I can have the hope in Jesus right now. And so that's really where that song came from.
Speaking of your music, we're talking with Leanna Crawford this morning on Life Songs. You just released a new song that is going to be, I think, the future perfect wedding song for like the next 30 years. It's called Vow to Be Yours, and it's so beautiful. I saw the video of you. Did you perform it at your own wedding?
I did. I did. No one knew I was going to do that. I surprised my husband Cody with it. He had no idea I was writing a song or going to sing it. So it was kind of a last minute decision too, because I was like, do I really want to do this at my wedding? And I was like kind of freaking out. I had just finished it too, so I didn't know if I would like remember the words. I originally wanted to have it recorded and surprise him at the wedding, but I didn't finish it in time. So that's why I was like, okay, I'll sing it live. So yes, I sang it live, and it was very sweet. My husband, like, he doesn't cry very much, but he cried, so I was very happy.
Yeah.
He cried a lot on our wedding day, and I was like, it's good.
How long have you guys been married?
Just since August, so not even a whole year.
Okay, so you're going to find out that while he may have been stoic, something happens in our middle age where we'll start crying at tissue commercials. Like it's all hats off. A lot of tears are coming.
That's why I feel like that's what my dad is. Like he's like a big tough guy, but he like yeah, he cries a lot. Which I love.
Vow to Be Yours. I'm putting the music video up on the Life Songs morning show page. Basically, you just supplanted Bob Carlyle's Butterfly Kisses. Like it is no longer a factor. This is the song at every wedding.
I love that. Speak that. Thank you, Josh. That's beautiful.
This summer, are you playing a lot of festivals and fairs?
Yes, yes. I get to go back to like some of my favorite festivals. I'm playing some like new festivals kind of everywhere. I actually get to go play the Washington State Fair in September, which is where I'm from. And so I'm very excited about that. But there's just like, I love festival season. It's a little bit, well, it sounds terrible. It can be a little hot
Yeah.
sometimes.
It's uncomfortable physically, sure.
Physically, and then sometimes like we're shaded on the stage, sometimes not. But then everybody out there is just
They look
dripping with
miserable.
sweat, and I feel so bad. And then you're like hugging people, and everyone's sweating, but it's fun. Like there's nothing. I just love festival season. It's just fun. So I'm very excited. Lots of festivals this summer.
As a singer-songwriter, what do you prefer? Do you prefer big, giant crowds, whether outdoor or indoor, or do you like real intimate settings?
I feel like I like both for different reasons. I feel like the festival setting with like that is just so fun because it's just like big crowds and so fun. But sometimes it doesn't feel as intimate because there's like people in the back and they're just like in their little not lawn chairs, but their little fold up chairs, just like having a lemonade, which is great for them. And so, but like my favorite settings I've probably played are like theater settings. I think that is just like, usually it just feels like you can see everybody and it's just really fun. So those are probably my favorite, a little more intimate. But I
Mhm.
don't know, I like both. I like both. But
There's some beautiful theaters around the country too that just have such class and character in a way that we don't build buildings that way anymore.
Right, exactly, exactly. We just played a show and we were at a theme park. It was in Branson, Missouri. So it was at their why can I am I blanking on the name? But it was a really cool theme park.
Silver Dollar City, is
Yes,
that it?
yes, yes. Silver
Ha!
Dollar City. Yes, you
Never been.
know.
Yeah.
And it was so cute. It was so fun. But the stage was set up like the seats were built into the amphitheater was built into a hill.
Mhm.
So it was like a pretty big amphitheater. It was huge, but it like went straight up. So you kind of felt like you could see everyone in the whole. It was like that was really cool. Left to the left of us was a roller coaster. So as I'm, sharing about Jesus, these people are screaming. It's like, it was so funny. I was like, this is the best. This is the
I
best.
know.
Yeah. Everybody was like, yeah. I was like, they're screaming for Jesus, I'm sure. It's good.
Awesome. Songwriters and storytellers often keep journals and diaries. Are you a person who writes everything down?
I do. I do. I feel like, and this is just I usually, depending on the season, I'm like writing every day. I feel like lately I've been like feel like I'm living like all over the place. So I haven't been like every day, but I usually try to start my day with like at least like a page of like a journal entry. But I have journals going back to like high school, even like middle school. Like I just like I journal, I write all the things, and it's so funny, like and fun to go back and read, and also cool because I found like I have short-term memory, but if I'm like I like my journal entries are like what's going on, and they also are like prayer requests,
Mhm.
but I will go back and read and I'm like, holy cow, God answered that. And I didn't even know what, like at the time I was like praying for this and really asking and seeking, and then God answered that now. And sometimes I just forget because I just am like, oh yeah, life is good. But like, it's just, that's probably my favorite part about it is just going back and looking. But yes, I do a lot of journaling.
I love that. Getting to see those answered prayers. It gives you a second chance to thank God, and that's awesome.
Yeah. Oh my
When
gosh.
you when you go back and read it, do you think, "Oh gosh, I'm so deep," or do you cringe at who you used to be?
It's both. It's both. Sometimes I'm like, wow, okay, calm down, Leanna. Like there's just sometimes I'm like, there is a reason why I'm a songwriter, and just like there's just man, sometimes I don't think I'm like I mean, I don't know. I think as a creative, like you just see the world, everybody sees it differently. But sometimes I go back and I'm just like, oh my word. Oh my word.
We're talking with Leanna Crawford this morning on Life Songs, and it's time to put you through the lightning round, Leanna. It's not as scary as it sounds.
I'm ready. I'm
Yeah.
ready.
All you have to do is have an opinion. So I'm sure you've got this. Here we go. Lightning round with Leanna Crawford. Coke or Pepsi?
Can I say neither? Well, Coke. I'll say Coke.
Okay. But you're not really a soda person.
I know I don't drink soda.
That's
Isn't that
okay.
funny?
That's actually
I'm no
better for you.
fun. I'm no fun. That's what I was getting.
All right. Favorite color?
Blue and purple.
Hot or cold?
Hot.
Okay. Road trip or bed rotting?
Bed rotting?
Yeah. So basically, two types of vacations: going out and exploring the world, or staying at home and not moving.
Oh, road trip for sure.
Okay. Burgers, pizza, or tacos?
Pizza.
Seashore or forest?
Ooh, probably seashore, but both amazing seashore.
One Christian artist you were way too excited to meet?
He's a Christian comedian. Does that count?
Sure.
John Christ, when I first met him years ago, I was like shaking and I don't know why. I was like, this is so embarrassing, but I was so excited.
I mean, I get it. Comedians can be intimidating. Like, you don't know.
I know. I was like, this is so cool. But
I
probably, yeah, I'm trying to think of who else. I've just like, I feel like I've met a lot of really nice people. So I'm trying to think of like, they're all very kind and just like disarming, you know? Trying to think, maybe Michael W. Smith. That was pretty amazing.
I can't imagine. I don't think I've ever met Smitty in like 25 years of doing Christian music.
He's very like, if he wasn't Michael W. Smith, he'd be, Joe, but he's just so kind. He's just the kindest. That was cool. That was cool.
All right, guitar or piano?
Piano.
Okay. Instrument you wish that you knew how to play?
Cello.
Really?
I love the cello. And I wish it's just so, there's no frets or anything. So anyone that can play the cello, it's just amazing to me. I love the cello.
Beignets or sopapillas?
Oh, beignets.
Really?
Yes. I've
I'm
never had a sopapilla actually, so maybe I should try that before I have an opinion.
they're basically the same thing. You just put honey on one and powdered sugar on the other. So, all
Oh, okay, now I kind of want that. Well, I do love beignets.
right, seafood or sausage,
Seafood.
coffee with chicory or a snowball.
Oh, I don't know. A snowball? Is that
Yeah.
a drink?
So in Southeast Louisiana, we it's basically shaved ice, but it's so soft. It's
Why
much
have I not
softer.
had that?
I don't know. Your friends don't love you enough to tell you about it.
Yeah, apparently. I've never even heard of that, and I've been here since September.
You'll have to come hang out with the Life Songs gang. We'll take you to get a snowball.
I'm coming. Okay, I'm coming.
All right, lightning round is over. Good job.
I love it.
Now we're going to play a much more fun game tailored specifically to you. This game is called Know a Place, and you have to tell us where the best places are.
Okay.
So some of them are pretty silly, pretty easy. Some of them maybe take a second. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Place with the best Chinese food.
Well, does Thai count?
Sure.
That's not really Chinese food though.
No, but it's Pan Asian cuisine. It works.
Yeah, Dala. That's where I get pad Thai a lot. I love the spot Dala.
Okay. Perfect cup of coffee.
Maybe I feel like Willa Jean makes good coffee.
How about this? Cute place or place to get a cute dress with pockets.
With pockets, my favorite kind of dress. Oh, I don't know. I need to find a spot. Do you have a spot? Can you tell me, Josh, where to get a cute dress with pockets?
No, I'm sure that Libby could, or maybe my wife would know.
Yeah, we need to ask the girls. I need help.
I don't even know where to get a kilt. I don't have the calves for it anyway. All right. Do you know a place where you can recharge your social battery?
I mean, my apartment.
All right. How about this? Know a place where you can hear the still small voice of God.
Audubon Park.
Nice. That's beautiful there.
I love that spot.
Do you know the perfect place to write a song?
I mean, really just when it's quiet in my apartment, just at my piano, my guitar, that's my spot.
Nice. And do you know a place to hear and experience hope when we say God is good all the time? The answer to this one is Life Songs.
Life Songs.
Good job.
It is. Life Songs.
It has been such a treat getting to hang out. Like, you really are. We love your songs. It's been awesome getting to know you.
Thank you, Josh. Thanks for having me. So fun. Hey, I'm Leanna Crawford, and I want you to know that God is good all the time on Uplifting Life Songs.